Hey everybody, and welcome to the Brandon and Son
Ishmael Review Channel. Today we're with our cousin Andrew
Yes, we're back with our cousin Andrew.
again.
Yes, and right now we're going to talk about some of the new TV shows coming out on Disney Plus, and what other streaming shows are coming out?
Guess just Disney Plus.
Just
I don't
Disney?
Really know.
Movie theaters.
Yeah, because I guess Disney would be Marvel, and then they're going to have the Star Wars shows.
They should have
Yeah,
Netflix.
a couple Marvel shows coming out.
Yeah, pretty much nobody else can compete. I mean, I don't think Netflix has anything.
Yeah, they have some
Superhero-wise, do
shows.
they?
Yes, they do. They have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They have the Daredevil. They have.
Not anymore.
Well, those shows have been canceled.
Yeah,
though.
Daredevil got canceled.
And they
Agents
have
of
Jessica
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Jones.
Were those on Netflix though?
Yeah.
They
They were
were?
Netflix
Okay.
originals.
Yeah, I never watched
And
them,
then
so I didn't know anything
they
about
have
them.
I
Black
watched
Lightning. They have
No, those
Luke
aren't.
Cage.
Those aren't Marvel. That's DC junk.
Luke
Yeah,
Cage.
that's Defenders, right?
No, that's a.
Defenders is Marvel.
Yeah, because Luke Cage was part of Defenders. I think like
Iron
Luke.
Fist.
I think Luke Cage, yeah, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. I think
Oh yeah,
they all came together as a team called the Defenders, I believe.
yeah, they did.
Yeah,
It was pretty bad.
was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not real familiar. I've actually never got into any other TV shows. Actually, the only TV show we watched was The Gifted, and that actually got canceled. But
I didn't watch that.
yeah, that's like an X-Men kind of spin-off TV show. It's supposed to be like after Charles is dead and like all the mutants are dead. It's supposed to be kind of like maybe like after Logan, kind of, you know. But they have hints of Magneto in it somehow because one of the girls they hint
Yeah,
that
Some
she's the
YouTuber-
daughter of Magneto.
Yeah, she is. Some YouTuber said that I forgot her name, but yeah, she was a daughter because she had the same crown as Scarlet Witch did. Yeah.
That's interesting, and she could control metal.
Yeah, she is the daughter of Magneto.
I know, but it never specifically said it, but it led you to think it. But they
It
stopped
is.
after the second season. But I'm thinking that once they start Disney Plus, they might end up picking it up again.
Bit better.
But so Andrew,
Yeah.
I know you had a list of some things that are coming out. Some things I didn't even know that were coming out.
Oh yeah, the Ms. Marvel show coming on to Disney Plus. I don't know anything about the character. Except
The
she's
character.
stretchy,
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic. But
Him telling me today, literally was the first time I've ever heard of that. So don't ask me for information. I had to go look it up. So she's basically a female version of Mr. Fantastic ripoff.
yeah, I think that's about all I know.
And then there's She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Who would be a good actress for She-Hulk? Do you think she'd have to be like a ripped,
Well,
like bigger
She-Hulk
person?
is always green. She can't. I don't think she can turn back into.
She can't.
No, and she's a lawyer too. So
Interesting, a green lawyer. How would that work in the courtroom? Could you take her seriously
probably
as
not.
a green person trying to try a case?
I think Ronda Rousey could play her.
Do you even know who that is?
Yeah, the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
What else is she?
She played in Mile
Okay.
22 or 22
Okay.
Mile.
What else?
She's in WWE.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know.
And what
anything about
she
that.
was in one of the Fast and Furious movies.
She was in Expendables.
She
one of
was?
them, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What fascinating?
Did you say 8 Mile?
No.
Or what did you say?
Mile
22 Mile.
22.
Mile 22, okay. For some reason I heard 8 Mile.
I never saw that. But
Wait, she's in Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, she was in the one where they were in Dubai, I believe.
Oh, yeah. She was in Fast and the Furious 8. No, 7.
I
Yeah.
don't even watch those.
I quit. I mean, they just get ridiculous after a while, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw, but
So
I don't really know much about She-Hulk. Do you know, like, is she related to the Hulk? Or,
Yes.
like, where did she come from?
She's Bruce Banner's cousin, and then I think something happened to where he had to give his blood to her, and then I think she became She-Hulk.
Yeah, I don't know much about She-Hulk, but
And then she started feeling weird, and then she was like, and she turned green.
well, I guess we'll see how that goes. I guess you think that'll be a limited series, or do you think it'll be something that'll...
The way she
Keep
turned,
going.
the way she turned green was that
I
she
think-
was constipated.
I think it'll be limited.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Like I said we have to wait for more information on that.
So Moon Knight.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. He's basically the Marvel of Batman.
Yeah, I think because I know Kit Harington has been announced to be in a Marvel movie or show, so I think either he's gonna play Moon Knight or Wolverine.
That would be something. But yeah, Kit Harington, if you see our other videos, we kind of had him as a wild card to play Wolverine. But I really think Zac Efron could be the top choice. But we did that in another video. We can do it in another one. We don't want to get too off track. But
I'm hoping that Moon Knight's gonna be really dark, kind of like Daredevil from the Netflix show. That was really dark.
So,
I think it could
Yeah.
be.
I didn't watch it.
I guess they won't do it They can't do
No.
rated R on the
I mean,
TV
it's
show.
Disney. They're not gonna do rated R. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta watch it every day. If they come out.
And now we have.
Well, hold on one second. I guess on Moon Knight, I have seen some videos. Isn't he like a schizophrenic? He's like kind of crazy.
I think so. I read
Yeah.
one comic a while back.
He
but I don't
he craved
remember.
because I don't know.
But yeah, I have heard him compared to like maybe like a detective type, like a Batman. But he literally is like schizophrenic, like just real crazy person. But I mean, he looks interesting from the comic. Like I said, I don't. Most of these, I mean, I'm gonna claim ignorance. I don't really know too much about them, but.
Me neither.
Yeah, and moving on from Marvel a little bit, there's also Star Wars shows coming out.
Mandalorian. I
I
think.
don't know what that is.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. I don't know anything about this character at all.
It's basically based on Boba Fett, kind of. It's kind of like about the bounty hunters. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never understood the big Boba Fett obsession. People are like, he's my favorite character, and he was hardly in the movies. I think maybe because people like his suit and he could fly, but.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is pretty cool that they literally used him to clone all the troops from Star Wars. So I guess he does have that.
Yeah. And the trailer came out, but I haven't seen it yet.
I
so
don't really like Star Wars, even though I have a shirt about it.
we should kick him out.
Yeah, he should be kicked out of the video just for saying that, because Star Wars is great.
You like Star Wars?
What are you, a Trekkie?
What's that?
Ugh.
Star Trek?
Well, I like Star Trek too. I'm not gonna hit on
Star
Star
Trek
Trek.
is garbage. I'd rather pick Star Wars.
I'm a. When it comes to space, I'm a nerd. I love space. I love monsters. Anything about that,
What's your
I'm down
favorite
for it.
planet?
Yeah, but like I said, I never got the big obsession with Boba Fett. But like I said, he did. He was pretty important, I guess, being that he was used to clone all the troops in the Clone Wars and all the stormtroopers and everything. But
I don't remember any of that. So.
you don't.
No.
I actually made my son and my wife sit down. We literally went through every single Star Wars, starting from the prequels. We saw Rogue One. Then we saw episode 6, 7, 8. No, 5, 6, 7. Then 8. We literally went through all the Star Wars
My
movies.
favorite
It
is
was pretty
Revenge of
good.
the Sith.
I love that movie. I
need
love
to-
them all.
I need to rewatch them before.
We should have a Star
The new
Wars
one.
movie party because we
Yeah.
have all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our cousin come up. We're gonna have a Star Wars a-thon. This day could go 2 days. I don't know.
Takes so long.
Yeah, but after we get done with this video, we're gonna have a
Avengers.
in-game party. We're gonna go from Infinity War to Endgame. Just got it on the Blu-ray and all that. Yep. And besides Mandalorian, they also announced that there's gonna be an Obi-Wan TV show, which I'm pretty excited about.
Is he gonna still star Ewan McGregor?
Yeah,
Is
Ewan
it-
McGregor is still gonna be in it.
Didn't Obi-Wan Kenobi get stabbed or something with a lightsaber?
No,
I don't know.
he didn't die until A New Hope. So this is before that. This basically happens in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. It basically goes through that time gap of what he was doing when he dropped off Luke at that family on Tatooine, and basically adventures he was doing and things he had to go through during that time, which it was a long period of time.
Can I ask, is Obi-Wan Kenobi the one with the tail thing?
The little rat tail.
Yeah.
He did at one point, but he grew his hair out longer.
It was blue. His lightsaber was blue, right?
So this is supposed to be before what was that really annoying character that everyone hated?
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Yeah.
You talk like Jar Jar Binks.
No, I don't.
Talk like him. Now.
I
But
like Jar Jar. He's fun.
oh, oh my God! And this might be a hot topic thing, but C-3PO is so annoying. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
he's kind of annoying.
R2-D2, you're my favorite, but C-3PO, I've been waiting for him to die or somebody to get rid of him forever. He's so annoying.
I wish Luke Skywalker never invented him. Wrong person, Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Star. See, that's why he's so freaking annoying, because Darth Vader invented him.
What do y'all think it's called? Rise of Skywalker,
That's a game.
or the new movie?
That's
The
a
new
good
movie
question.
is the Rise of the New Jedi.
No,
No,
Rise
it's Rise
of
of Skywalker. It could be because
Game two.
Rey is the new Skywalker. Maybe.
Or maybe, remember at the end of that, what was the new movie? What
The
was
Last,
The Last
Jedi.
Jedi,
No. The one that they went to the island and
called
they,
the Trash Jedi.
yeah, they were like riding the island. Remember they
Rogue One.
no, they were in an island and they like was riding the stuff because they were getting chased off of the rich island that they like robbed the people with.
Oh,
I think that was
Finn and Rose.
yeah.
Yeah, them.
Yeah, I think remember at the end of that movie, I think it was The Last Jedi.
Yeah, it was the Last Jedi.
Yeah, at the end of the Last Jedi movie, there was a kid that had a force.
The
But yeah,
Brome.
all the little kids had the Force with them. I
Yeah,
think.
they had a little bit of Force powers.
But I think, or Skywalker could return. Because remember in the trailer they had the Emperor's laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Luke is gonna. Yeah, I think Luke is gonna return as a Force ghost. I don't think he'll come back like for real, but I think he could be a Force ghost.
I think in The Last Jedi when he was a ghost fighting, what was his name?
Was he a
Kylo
ghost?
Ren?
Or-
Yeah, Kylo Ren. That I didn't like that at all. I wish he would just fight himself and then get killed that way.
No, but it was funny because he was shooting at him and he said,
Yeah, that was okay.
Ryan Johnson should never make another Star Wars movie. I thought the comedy didn't go off well in the beginning when Luke just threw the lightsaber and then
Yeah, that didn't work.
yeah, you never saw Luke and Rey fight, and then the end when Luke is like brushing off his shoulders. I'm like, that is not Luke Skywalker at all. I think they totally ruined his character in that movie, and I just didn't like that movie at all.
I mean, I like the porgs.
Oh, porgs are cute.
What
Yeah.
a pork. Oh, the
If I could go down to the store and buy a porg, I would buy one.
Yeah.
My sister looks like a pork.
Yeah, she's cute like a porg. But yes, besides that, well, Ryan Johnson is getting another. I think he is getting a trilogy, and the guys that ruined the end of Game of Thrones are getting a Star Wars show, which I hope they don't ruin Star Wars like they ruined Game of Thrones.
I don't
Season
watch
8 was awful. I know I got off on a tangent right there, but season 8 was terrible. Ruined the
Yeah.
whole show. But besides Obi-Wan, what shows? Well, I don't think Ishmael wants anything to come out, but Andrew, what shows would you want to come out in the future to see?
How do you
Let's
know?
see. Maybe Daredevil back.
Well, as far as like Star Wars related. Well, we'll cover that first, and we'll go to Marvel.
I wish they made
I don't
a
really
movie
know.
with
Maybe
two.
Chewbacca about his past.
He's dead.
Ooh.
Because I don't think we really know much about his past.
Yeah, no, Chewbacca's not dead.
Well-
he's alive.
Yes, you knew some of his past from the Solo movie.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, before that, how did he get put in prison and why?
Yeah,
Where'd he come from?
there's huge gaps in there. Yeah,
That would be good. Yeah.
you know what I've always been interested in is freaking Yoda movie.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I
Yes.
want to see Yoda. I want to see how bad he was when he was growing up. I want to see who trained Yoda. I want to see who Yoda trained. I want to see how he was when he was young.
Maybe a show where he's young growing up and his father is training him.
Yeah, like I said, Yoda is just a total mystery. They could
Yoda.
also do like a Mace Windu
Who's that?
story. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Remember
the
he was
one
in
with
the
the purple
prequels?
lightsaber?
I
Yeah.
think I remember hearing him in an interview recently saying that he would love to return.
Yeah.
And his lightsaber was just great.
Yeah,
It was
that's
purple.
that's
Yeah.
funny. He was like, if I'm in the movie, I had to have a purple lightsaber. That's
Is
hilarious.
his favorite color purple?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
But yeah, like I said, I would love to see a Yoda. One other thing I would love to see, I want to see an origin story of the Jedi and the Sith. I want to see how it all started. I want to see where the Jedi come from. What exactly is the Force? How do you get the Force? Is it something you're born with? Is it taught to you? I mean, because I know the Sith were actually started off. They were actually a race of people. It's not. It didn't start off as, oh, you're a Sith, you're evil. They were actually like a race of people.
They were?
Yeah.
They weren't evil?
No, like they had their own planet and everything, and even with the Jedi, it started off like it was kind of like a civil war between good Jedis and bad Jedi. So I'd like to see all that.
Yeah, I think
Beginning.
Yoda was last of his kind.
But yeah, those would definitely be my pick. Like I said, Yoda, beginning of Jedi, beginning of Sith, just the whole origin story.
Maybe Jabba the Hutt.
Ooh.
I love Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, the Hutts.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Mandalorian could involve Jabba and the Hutts and all that, because they were
Maybe.
bounty. Well, you know, Jabba's actually used bounty hunters, so I mean, you could see the Hutts in that show.
Yeah.
And I also think in the Obi-Wan show, you could see maybe a return of Darth Vader. You could see some old characters again.
Maybe Yoda and
Wait, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, who was his dad?
Well, we don't know. Like I said, that's maybe something they could explore too, showing his origins.
What if Rey is Obi-Wan Kenobi's daughter?
I think that's too predictable. I think
I don't know.
I think people would see right through that, and I don't think people would like that. I mean, it just seems too predictable that
What about
that would
Yoda's
happen. Or maybe Rey was created by the Emperor.
By a lump of clay.
Well,
Just
I think the Emperor's dead, isn't he?
I don't-
He died.
I don't know the way they
Oh,
had
yeah.
him coming back in the end. He could come back, which I think there's some stuff in the video games that kind of goes over that. Because spoiler alert, Darth Maul wasn't dead. Like if you watched, I think it was Clone
Solo.
Wars, or if you watched Clone Wars or Rebels, the animated shows, he actually came back.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either, but I know from watching some other YouTubers that he came back in those shows, and it kind of explained how he survived.
The ending of Solo is really surprising, saying Darth Maul back.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, was Darth Maul died before the Solo movie?
I think Solo took place. Yeah, it took place after.
He died.
No, I don't know.
It took place before the prequels. I can't remember what the first prequel was called.
The first prequel.
Was
Don't
it
we have
with,
it? Don't we own it?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I can't remember the name of
It's
it.
the guy with the green lightsaber, dude. That had long hair and he had a
I
beard.
think it had Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he was Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, so maybe also in the Obi-Wan movie, it could come back and show his training in the beginning, how he got with Qui-Gon Jinn, and you know how they started. You know, you could see some other things they went through. Maybe
It's in the Lego games, actually.
is it? I don't know.
No, play
Like
those.
that. I mean, literally nowadays, you literally have to play all the video games. You have to watch all the TV shows. You have to watch all the movies to literally know everything that's going on.
Well,
But
there's
it's
not-
too much to
There's
keep up
not
with.
really that much video games of Star Wars.
Well, I'm just saying, no.
There's only like the best Star Wars games that came out were like the Lego games, and then what is it called?
Unleashed or something.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, something like that.
And then the
There's actually a new Star Wars game coming out in November. Looks
the
pretty
Jedi. Excuse me, the Jedi
Okay.
Return.
Hope y'all didn't hear that. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap the video up there. Like I said, that's just a few of the shows that are coming out that we heard about. Any ones that come up in the future, we'll make a future video on them. But yeah, so like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.